It is a pleasure to be with such distinguished business members, commission members. So thank you so much for coming over to Montenegro. I hope the weather and the scenery was worth it, coming all the long way to Kotor Bay. So, let me start with the plan with the political convergence and our plans to join EU by 28 and to have all the chapters closed by end of 26. I mean, these are very ambitious goals as we discussed, and of course, it's going to take us a lot of efforts to put our country structurally, in every sense, to become worthy of European Union membership and also to become truly a European Union state. But also, it's very important that we don't forget the economic convergence as one of the things that are actually the key indicators of the readiness of, apart from the rule of law, obviously, for the readiness of our country and society to join EU. And I think growth plan was a very important step towards such a goal. We have had a single market, which is, apart from the values that European Union projects, single market is probably the thing when you talk about European Union. And single market, we have started accessing the single market with SEPA. So that is the first step. And it is a very successful first step. I have already had feedback from the businesses being very, very happy about how the things are unfolding and how much this step made it so much easier for them to do the business with 450 million, so almost 500 million people market. And the second step, as our dear president today announced, is the roaming charges next year. So very soon we are not going to we won't need roaming charges for all of our Montenegrin citizens when we travel to European Union. So this is really, really big thing, and this is another big step in joining the single market. These are the tangible things happening to us. And just a few years ago, these were just the topics that we really wanted to see explored, and we knew it was challenging to do all of these reforms. But it was like, okay, if we do it by 2030, it would be great. We did it in 2025, SEPA. In 2026, we'll have roaming. We'll be, very likely closing all the chapters by end of 26. So these are really tangible steps, and really showing, as you say, where the port is, where we are headed. Again, the investment that we are undergoing now, the investment cycle, will be the base of the economic convergence, as I always point out, and the increase or the exponential growth of the economy that we expect in Montenegro. This is very important because the citizens will feel the tangible benefits of the EU membership. We have had it already in the last couple of years as the EU process, accession process, accelerated. We have seen the tangible benefits to our citizens. We have seen the salaries increasing. We have seen the pensions increasing. We have seen the job opportunities increasing and being ever more available to our citizens. We have unemployment rate at 8%, which is historical low. This is, the main reason is that this economic and political convergence go hand in hand, and that we always have to keep in mind that these two processes are very interlinked. And we see all of these great companies and great opportunities is because of this optimism that we have managed to attain. And, another thing is, again, we want to welcome, obviously, the big investors, and we talk about having the European Union investors coming to Montenegro, but we should never forget the good neighborly relations, which are basically the core of European Union. And, good neighborly relations and the immediate neighbors around us are also very important for in terms of the single market. These are the markets that we are talking about. So we talk about Croatia, we talk about Italy, we talk about Hungary, we talk about Bulgaria, Romania, we talk about Greece, we talk about all of these European Union member states who are actually Slovenia, obviously, and all others. So we talk about all of these countries who are already member states, but they're either our immediate neighbors or they are basically almost there. So we want to engage with them as much as possible. We want to open up our markets. We want to see them work with us, invest with us as well. So I think obviously, like notwithstanding like obviously other union members, but I'm talking that this is always, European Union is about, one of the key elements is like good neighborly relations, and we should always keep that in mind.